I believe in the commitment that Josh and President Moorhead have to this program, the upside, the ceiling, the potential, and it is going to happen. It is going to happen here at Georgia, and I'm committed to helping them make that happen.
I want you to know, no longer pushed around by your ideals, and a slave that always bowing to you. Spare your thoughts, spare your mind, keep away your screams. Don't forget that I know your tricks too. You should know I don't need you anymore. What you want from me is another.
Of the Georgia Bulldogs at your local Ford dealer today. Now here's the official Chuck of the Georgia Bulldogs, Chuck Dowdle with our keys. Chucky.
All right, Scott, our first key, and thank goodness you're back because you're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you, and you're sitting down. We only had 6 turnovers against Alabama. 6! I don't think I've ever seen that here, but 6 turnovers. And so we need another strong performance tonight at ball protection. I'm not asking for another 6. I know that may be a bridge too far, but I would like to see us keep it in single digits. So let's limit the turnovers. 2, keep these guys, and I'm talking about LSU, off the line. Make them earn their points from the floor, because at the line, they're one of the best in the conference. In fact, second best in the conference. They're 80% from the free throw line. So let's take our chances with them on the floor. Don't put them on the line. And then finally, make sure you get a fist bump from Silas Demery Jr.
I like that one
which
the
we
best.
just got. But no, finally, let's ride our home court favor here and get the second half of this SEC season started off with a win.
Georgia in the home white uniforms, the throwback white uniforms. And LSU all in purple tops and bottoms with the gold trim. Asa Newell walking to the center of the floor. He'll be in the center jump circle for the Bulldogs. And jumping for LSU, it'll be 6'9", redshirt junior transfer Damian Collins. Student section across the way standing as they always do. They were here early and ready to go. The blue canes have been distributed throughout the student section. That's always good to see.
That is nice to see over there. Got a little something going that they can use, too. Things get a little rough.
Don't encourage that behavior.
No. I'm just saying if it were to happen.
Terry Oglesby, Pat Adams, Olandis Poole are officials tonight. Here's the toss and the tip. It's knocked around, bouncing off one of the LSU. Demery left open for a 3. He drains one. Scana Energy 3 very early to tie it at 3 apiece.
And you saw the confidence with which he shot that. Just a lot of confidence. Stepped right up and fired it in there.
They take a 6-3 lead as Jordan Sears connects. Dogs on the offensive end. LeFew will try a jumper straight on for 2. He buries it.
Boy, nobody went near him. He was at the free throw. No LSU defender made a move to go anywhere near him.
Step back, dribbles in the opposite direction. They go back into the left corner now to Jai Bailey. Shot clock running down. He attacks the paint inside. Tried to go up for a shot. We knocked it out of his hands and steal it with Asa. Dogs run the floor. Blue Cane up ahead to Randall Godfrey. RJ fills the lane and lays it up on the run.
And RJ did a smart thing. The pass was a little behind him and low. He really wouldn't, you'd like to see a guy dunk, but he didn't. He realized that might not happen, so he just used the glass, laid it in.
Sears drives left baseline under the basket, jump pass into the corner, stolen by LeFew. Dogs on the run, up ahead to Kane. Skip it to Godfrey and a dunk right down the chute.
Now that was an easy dunk. He got a perfect pass. He was in full stride, and there wasn't a defender right in front of him.
13-9 Dogs. Bailey catch and shoot 3. Good. LSU hot from 3 still. That's their 4th of the half. All 4 of their baskets from 3-point range. Godfrey working against Collins, backing him down. Spin move on the block. Won't go. Oh, my goodness. Asa knew. I've never seen that. He got the rebound, was straddled over an LSU player's back and scored while he was
never
had
jumped.
His legs draped across his back.
He never jumped. Didn't have to.
Did you see him after he scored? He did the little lasso thing with his hand. He rode that one home. To the elbow by Asa Newell. Gives it now to Lawrence in the corner. Back to Asa. Rolls against a double team. Puts it up with the left hand. Banks it home.
2 defenders all over him, and he still banks it in.
Got it ball up high and used the glass. At a screen, Silas goes right to the baseline. Bounces it off to Somto, and he rips down the rim with a dunk.
Well, he was getting back at the rim for him giving away that other one. That other
Bad
rebound
rim.
he had.
Bad rim.
Yeah, he took it down too low. As big and strong as he is, he can hold it up high.
James with 8 on the shot clock. Back to Lawrence now. Comes behind Dillon to the baseline. Sends it into the corner. Shot clock winding down. And Montgomery got a shooter's roll. It hung on the rim and fell through for him from the right corner for a 3. Montgomery's first points of the game. 22-18 Dogs. Lawrence for 3. There's an answer. Ty with a 3 from the right wing. His first basket of the game. Left into the corner, misses the 3. Offensive rebound, Montgomery, and he works magic under the basket on the baseline and reverses it up and in.
I don't know how he did that and stayed in bounds.
And a lot of traffic, a lot of purple shirts down there. Godfrey with a one-handed catch at the three-point line. Gives it to Montgomery. Sidestep left. Strokes a three. Deshane Montgomery may have found his three-point shot.
Well, let's hope that's the case.
That's his second of the game. He's got 8 points. Drops off a bounce pass to Dylan James. Jump hook with the right hand is good right in front of the basket. Hit an 8-footer.
What makes me feel good about that is that 2 hours before the game tonight,
and he'll dribble it right to the spot where Silas was. Over to Dylan James. Straight on. 3-ball good by Dylan James. 22-footer. Second straight bucket for Dylan James. Sears falls down for LSU, sitting on the seat of his pants. Dogs try to tie it up. Demery looks to throw it in on the left baseline to Montgomery. Soft two, left baseline won't go. Offensive rebound, Somto. He caught it in midair and just dropped it in without coming down to the floor.
That was a nice soft touch by the big man.
Power left-hand dribble curls down to the baseline. Under the basket there, throws it into the paint to Godfrey. He's doubled. He pivots. And a little turn, fade, good with a right hand.
That is where RJ is so good. Grabbing an offensive rebound, 2 defenders on him, and he beats them both to score.
In the paint, it goes from Kane to Godfrey. Two-handed dunk for RJ. Chest drives into a double team for LSU. Throws it across the lane. Pass picked off by Blue. Kane runs the floor. Distributes to his right to Silas, and Demery lays it up and in on the run.
That was so nicely done. From the steal by Blue to the pass by Blue and the finish by Silas.
Here you take it back. Null for 3. Rips it. Scana Energy 3 in the second half with 16 minutes to go. Asa with his first bomb of the game. He's got 8 tonight. 46-39, Dogs by 7. Dogs. Kane, left corner, 3, good. Blue with a Scana Energy 3 to make it 49-41.
Yeah, Blue spotted up. He was just waiting for the basketball.
Got blocked by Somto. Dogs are running it out. Blue Kane up ahead to Montgomery, and he'll run it and lay it in from the right side. 10 points in the game. LSU has trouble with the inbounds, and we steal it. Montgomery diagonal up ahead into the front court. Blue Kane catches and drives and lays it up underhanded. Blue with the basket. Georgia with a quick explosion, 53-46, the Dogs in front. Send it to the left wing now. Montgomery goes inside to Blue, and he will score as he cleared some space. He jumped right back into a defender, and that guy's called for a foul. Count the bucket for Blue Kane and send him to the line for an and one. Dogs on the other end, spinning jump hook. No good for Dylan James. Ball is loose. Offensive rebound ends up in the hands of Somto. And you know what he did with it. He just dumped it.
Silas picked it off the floor and said, "Oh, here, big guy, you do it."
Dogs inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Lawrence is back in. Wrap around in the paint on the drive. Oh, beautiful wrap around to Godfrey, and he finishes the deal with a right side layup. Scramble for it. Blue Kane slides to his knees and picks up the rolling ball in the lane. Georgia up ahead. Lawrence floats it to the rim to Godfrey, who catches and dunks.
We almost killed too much time trying to pick the ball up off the floor. And finally, Ty Lawrence picks it up and looks up. And RJ's down there like waving his arms in the end zone.
I'm open. LeFew for 3 on the left end. All net as he rips it right in front of our bench. Dakota LeFew with his first 3 of the night. 70-52.
Asa Null.
Long pass intercepted by the Dogs. Shot fake and a drive. Lost the handle. Throws it up late. No, down to Somto. They blocked the shot from behind. He got it back. And then he bends the rim with a power two-handed dunk. Somto with 8.
That rim is still quivering. And I don't think it's from the dunk. I think it's just scared.
Well, the one on this end told the one on that end. 97% in league games. And he missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Dogs with the ball. Null with a dunk. I didn't see who got the assist. And then we stole the inbounds. And Asa dunked it again. And they foul him. And one opportunity coming up for Asa Null. Rapid fire baskets by Asa Null.
He had back-to-back dunks.
A few. No, that was Demery who saved it. Kane has it now. Down the lane. High bank shot. Good running layup. Blue Kane. All right, there's 1/3 of the triple-double. He's got 10 points. Deep three, left wing, back of the rim.
Oh.
Another rebound by Blue.
There's 9.
He's got 10 points, 9 boards, and 8 assists, and that's going to do it. Georgia's got the ball, and they're going to dribble out the clock. 14 seconds to go.
Listen to the crowd.
The blue canes being raised in the air, and the students chanting blue.
What a night.
They can see his numbers on the big board to our right. What a night for him. He did get the double-double. That was his 10th rebound.
Wow.
10 rebounds, 10 points, and 8 assists. And that's the final. Clock hits 0. Georgia 81 and LSU 62. Georgia wins for the 16th time this year. They're now 4-6 in the SEC. And we'll talk to a Georgia player when we come back. We're going to head into the Regions locker room report next. Georgia winner tonight, 81-62 on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
And then Asa Null, and when he's in there, big Sompto Cyril, because right now those guys are on a roll. Last game combined for 16 shots they made out of 27 attempts, 44 points in the paint. They hit 59%. So we have got to get the ball down to the bigs. That's the way we're built, and that seems to be working for us. Let's do that. And then the next thing, we got to value possessions. We've had 19 turnovers, but in our last 2 games total. Now that it works out to an average of under 10. If we can hold it under 10, we're doing good. And we want to make every possession count. So we got to get that done. And then, of course, lastly, and certainly not leastly, protect this court.
Here we go. The opening tap is swatted out of bounds on the near sideline. Godfrey open in the corner. Now get it back to Dimry. Silas, top of the key, dribbles inside the arc, finds Asa open, straight on 3 is money. Asa Null with a swish from the top of the key, a Scana Energy 3-pointer for the Dogs' first points of the contest, and Georgia in front 3-2.
Well, when I said go to the bigs, that wasn't what I had in mind, but that works.
It does work, doesn't it? He stepped out there unguarded and popped it. Godfrey, head of the key above the arc, now dribbles inside the 3-point line, reverses to LeFew on the logo. Dakota, left-hand dribble, step back 2 from the elbow. Good.
He is so good at that. That little penetrate, step back, he has got that shot down. And you don't see a lot of guys that are good at that 2-point shot like that.
I should say Nwoko 9, Georgia 5, because he's got all their points. There's a strip away from Godfrey. It bounces into the corner to LeFew, and he drains a 3. He just picked up the ball and bombs away.
He had to wait.
Energy 3 by Dakota LeFew.
He had to wait for it to get to him. Ball was just rolling that way. He's, I'll wait.
Now he feeds LeFew. He drives to the right. They've got Riley Kugel in the game now, and LeFew takes him right down the lane and floats it up and in good with the teardrop.
Well, he used his body, too, to screen the defender that was coming from behind him.
Dimry got to get it in and get it up quick. 4 seconds to shoot, throws it right into Sompto under the basket, and he lays it up. Well, it's too easy.
Sompto made that look really simple. He just took position. He just took position right under the basket. There was nobody between the inbounder and Sompto. Boom, easy.
Hubbard 14-13, State by 1. Euro step for Georgia. Asa down the lane, glides to the basket, floats it up and in good.
Got that home bounce.
Dogs have the ball. Sompto looking for a handoff. He finally finds Dimry, puts it in his bread basket. And Silas will float it up left baseline good.
Well, they left him alone. You know, they leave you alone that close to it. Take the shot.
That's his first points of the contest. It's 23-20, State by 3. 6:08 to play, first half. LeFew for 3. Good! That chews into it a little bit. Just right of the circle, Dakota LeFew found a nice soft spot on the floor and drained it.
Oh, we got to get back.
Feeds it out to RJ. Godfrey holds, puts it on the floor, dribbles inside the arc, backdoor bounce feed to Kane, who lays it up and in. Good. Blue with his first basket of the game. And Chuck's got his blue cane out. You've been waiting on that one. Don't whack me with that thing. Big 7-footer right on top of him. He had to give it up to Newell. Floater on the leaner won't go.
Oh, Silas.
Silas tipped it in for the right side. It bounced away. Silas gets an offensive rebound and the basket. Melendez turns it over to Georgia. Dimry to the rack on the other end. Block it from behind. Rebound Godfrey, and he follows with a layup. Dogs get points anyway. State hustled back. They blocked Emery's shot, but there was RJ to clean it up. This is no good. High rebound off the iron. Taken by Demery. Up ahead to Blue. He powers through two black shirts and takes it all the way to the backboard and lays it up. Blue Kane with his second basket of the game. All right, Dogs try to do it again. Demery still looking. Oh, they backdoored him with LeFew. He snuck in from the right corner, threw it in right under the basket, and LeFew dunks it with a one hand.
Mike White is the best ever with inbounds plays. He is so good at coming up with inbounds plays.
Dogs have scored the first 6 of the half. Demery gives it to Godfrey in the paint. Jump stop. Feeds it up and in. It rolls over, and we're tied at 40.
Look how quickly Hubbard's up the floor. The ball up, get his shoulder into the stomach of R.J. Godfrey.
Godfrey, backdoor from Kane, and a dunk. And Godfrey crashes to the floor. He's down.
He got hit right in the head.
He got the ball inside the foul line on the left end of the floor, beat everybody down to the right. Demery with a three. Right wing three. Scana energy three-pointer for Silas. He's got 10 points, his first triple of the night. LeFew, skip pass to Asa. Deep three, Null. Good! Asa with his first three of the game, a Scana energy three. Make that his second three-pointer of the contest. He had one in the first half. 53-48, 5-point State lead. Gives it to Kane. Blue, deep straightaway three. My goodness, he banked it home right off the square. I think he meant to do that. Blue with a deep three. Scana energy bank shot. 53-51, State by 2.
I'm waving nothing.
Feeds it into Godfrey in the corner along the baseline. Murphy switches and guards. Long cross court near side to Demery. Shot fake on the three. Moves to his left and drains it. He hit it from the corner. Silas, a big three. He's got 13 points in the game tonight.
And then he darted across the floor to make sure he got in front of Hubbard. That was good hustle.
57-54. It's a one-possession game now with 11:15 to go. State in front by 3. 9 on the shot clock. Demery with the dribble. Pulls up inside the arc for a long two, and it's good. About a 19-foot two-pointer by Silas Demery. He's got 15 points to lead the Dogs tonight. It's a 3-point lead for State.
While that cannon's hot, I'd keep firing it.
State in front. Demery again on the baseline, under the basket. Throws it into the paint to Asa. Did he dunk it or just lay it in?
He dunked it. That's a dunk.
I couldn't see it. I just saw it go through the net. Asa with a dunk. That's good news.
You had a head coach standing in your...
And some other bodies.
Yeah.
Comes on the three-point line. He's going to dribble and drive, kick to corner. And Demery, he's going to drive out of the corner, fake the pass, and lay it up instead. He faked it into the corner, kept it, and put it off the glass for 2. Demery with 19. Quick bucket again, Mississippi State. Just fast basket.
Hubbard.
Dogs throw it in from out of bounds to Godfrey. Almost bounced away from RJ. He's able to retrieve it. Asa straight on three with a man closing out, and he ties it up. Straight away bomb. 71 apiece.
A 5-point possession. He had one the other night against LSU, and he had a 5-point possession there.
And Murphy was charging like a rhino, and Asa ripped it from straight away. Now, jump stop under the paint. He's pinned in on the baseline. He tries to create some space. Matthews blocked his shot. Asa helps rip it away, and Demery lays it up and in after the fact. Demery got the points. He's got 21. It's a 1-point lead for State. 74-73. State can't call a timeout anymore. Melendez looks. He finds Murphy breaking open. And then, they turn it over in the backcourt. Collision between Melendez and LeFew, and the ball was loose.
We can call timeout.
And Demery picked it up. 10 seconds to go. Demery taking it to the rack, down 3, and draws a foul.
Oh, my goodness.
So we were down 3, but he took it inside instead, and he's got 2 free throws coming. 8 seconds remain in the game. State turned it over on a sloppy inbounds play. Demery to the line. 2 shots. Fouls on Keyshawn Murphy, number 3 on the big man. Silas at the line for 2 shots. Free throw number 1 by the right-hander. And it's good. Rattled it on. in there, and he matches his career high with 22 points. Demery 6 of 7 from the line tonight. This will make it a 1-point game if he hits it.
Dylan James in with 4 fouls. Not that that matters with 8 seconds left.
Silas, second free throw. He spins the ball, palms it in the air. Good, all net. 23 for Demery, a new career high.
Foul coming up here immediately.
Georgia trails by 1, 76-75. Melendez moving along the baseline. Can't get it in. Squeezes it into Matthews at the last second, and we foul him. Well, we may have the guy we wanted to shoot free throws. 0.8 of a second off the clock. There's 7.2 remaining.
That's not much time off the clock. That's good.
And it's going to be 1-1 for Matthews, a 50% foul shooter. But he's 2 for 3 tonight. Matthews already down on the right end of the floor, ready to shoot in his purple shoes and black socks. 1-point lead for Mississippi State. So even if he makes them both, it'll be a 3-point game, and Georgia will have 7.2 seconds to get the ball up the floor and try to make a play and tie the game. That's if he hits both. Now there's a timeout.
Well, I don't know. No, Georgia didn't call a timeout. No. There you go. There's the horn. Yeah, no, see, they're telling them to get out of the huddle.
State didn't have any timeouts left, but they're getting a freebie for some reason. Oh, the foul was on Dylan James.
Okay.
Thank you.
So then,
he fouled out of the game.
Well, then that was a good thing because it allowed Georgia to have the time to decide who was going to go in his place, which turned into a timeout.
Matthews at the free throw line for State.
Also gave their guy a little bit of time to think about.
Matthews, 6'7", right-handed shooter. Free throw, number 1.
He missed it.
No good. Front end of the 1-and-1. Dogs get the rebound. Down a point. Demery going to take it in, dribbled it off his foot. Turned it over. It bounced right off his foot, right into the hands of Claudell Harris, and we foul immediately.
Look at Mike.
With 0.9 of a second left.
Immediately ran out and hugged Silas. You know, listen, Silas, we're not here without Silas Demery. We don't get it to this point without him. I know he feels horrible, but let me tell you that I wanted the ball in his hands. Georgia wanted the ball in his hands.
Career high 23 for Demery tonight. 16 of those here in the second half. And with a chance to try to possibly win the game. He dribbled it off his foot, and the ball just caromed right into the hands of Claudell Harris for State, and we fouled him immediately. There's 1 second left in the game. We put a 10th, or the officials put a 10th back on the clock. So Harris for a 1-and-1, and the free throw is no good. Rebound by Asa, and a quick timeout. That's our last timeout. 0.6 of a second, but you got to bring the ball the length of the floor.
That's a tough thing to do.
So you got to throw in a miracle. 0.7 of a second is what they adjusted to.
You know what? If we get it to 0.8, I've seen us get off 2 shots with 0.8 of a second on the clock. We did against Auburn. You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know how we did that, but we did. Oh, I do know. We had the ball inbounding in the front court. But look, we can get a quick pass up and put something in the air.
And you need to get a pass of, at least to the half court line.
Yeah.
And maybe with a little momentum for somebody going towards the basket to try to heave it in that direction.
I will say this, though. I know Silas feels horrible, but like I said, we don't get it to this point in this game. We are so far behind Mississippi State right now without him.
No, I mean, he's had a tremendous night. 23 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds.
Yeah.
Just an unfortunate mistake to dribble the ball off his foot at the end of the game there. That's the only real flaw you're looking at.
And you know what? He was doing what he does best. He was trying to drive it inside to either get the basket, the winning basket, or to get fouled. And listen, It happens, you know, and he should not feel bad about it.
Georgia out of the huddle with Null, LeFew, Demery, Kane, and Godfrey. And it looks like Mississippi State wants Murphy on the basketball back on the right end of the floor with Silas walking back to inbound it. 7/10 of a second left.
They want him to have to throw the ball up to get it. That gives their defense back here more time to react.
Yeah, Murphy's 6'10", and he's going to jump up and down as Demery is looking now. Baseball pass into the front court, and it will be batted away by Melendez, and the clock will expire, and that's the game. Mississippi State with a 76-75 win on the road as they improve to 17-6 and 5-5 in the SEC. Georgia suffers only its second home loss of the year, drops to 16-8 and 4-7 in the SEC. Georgia in road black tonight, silver, white, and red trim. Texas A&M in the home white with the maroon lettering and numbers. Our referees tonight, Courtney Green is the crew chief, Chuck Jones and Will Howard, no relation.
And Chuck Jones, no relation.
No relation to Chuck Dowdle, yeah. Chuck Jones. Although they are dinner partners and best of friends.
We are buddies.
Asa Newell will be in the center circle to jump it off for the Bulldogs. Texas A&M coming off the bench. Looks like it'll be Pharrell Payne at 6'9" in the center circle to jump for the Aggies.
Chuck Jones came over and says, how's your health? I thought maybe he knows something I don't know. I told him, I said, well, I still feel good enough to sit here and watch you run up and down the floor.
He's been talking to your doctors. 15th meeting between Georgia and Texas A&M. We are set to go. Courtney Green approaches the center circle, ball in hand. There's the toss and the tap controlled by the Aggies. And we're underway here at Reed Arena. Dogs inbound. Aggies with a little three-quarter court pressure. Dogs are going to have to withstand that tonight. James along the baseline, passes into the paint. Godfrey, bank shot from the right block. Good with one hand. First points of the game go to Georgia, and they belong to R.J. Godfrey. It's 2-0 Dogs.
And the assist to Dylan James.
No whistle on the traveling. We get a steal. Kane came up with it. Up ahead to Silas Demery for a right wing three, and it's good. That's a Scana Energy three-pointer by Silas.
Boy, Silas did not hesitate.
Kane, left-hand dribble, finds a spot on the floor. Mid-range two, left side, foul line extended. Blue with his first basket of the game. He's able to get the ball to James, who fires underneath to Godfrey, who lays it up and in. He was open on the block, and Dylan with another assist. 12-11, Georgia by 1 with the ball. Demery explodes under the basket, feeds Kane in the corner, fakes the drive, then step backs for the three and knocks it down.
He stepped forward like he was going to drive.
Ben's almost lost the dribble, able to recover nicely. 5 to shoot. Godfrey's got the ball, gives it to Demery. He's open for a three, and it's good. All net. He ripped it from the left wing.
Silas broke to an open spot. No defender went with him. When he got there, he was all by his lonesome.
To Montgomery. Slides to the elbow. Jump pass, cross court. Blue for three. Good, he ripped it. Kane wide open for another three on the left corner, and he's got 3 tonight.
You know how I talk about shooting his confidence.
Knocks the ball away. Blue Kane picks it up. Kane down the middle of the floor. Carter swipes at it, but Blue's going to lay it up and score. Draws iron. Offensive rebound, Georgia. James got it, goes back up with it, and scores against 3 white shirts.
That's what you like to see. Now that was effort. Effort on the rebound and effort on the putback.
To Abson, to Kane, lay it good with the left hand.
What a steal and what a payoff.
With the ball in his right hand, giving directions along the baseline. Sends it to Garcia. He muscles Asa Newell out of the way. They go through the paint on a bounce pass to Coleman. He was defended by Demery. He lays it up and got fouled. Coleman lets Hefner touch it briefly. Back to Taylor. Top of the key drive. Penetrate. Kick out for a three. Left corner. Off the rim. High bounce and right down through the bucket.
Wow.
Solomon Washington living right. He got the bounce and the three that time. 36-31. Turnover by the Dogs. Here go the Aggies on the run out. And Washington with a dunk and the lob assist from Taylor. And the lead is down to 3. I think Mike wants a timeout. Yep, Demery to the sideline, and Georgia will call a time right there with 14:52 to go in the game. Taylor trots to the near side, finds Hefner wide open on the left side for a three. It's good. Blue was late getting out on him, and Hefner hits his first three, and we're tied at 36. And a steal by the Aggies, a lazy pass by Silas, and a dunk on the other end by Phelps. He tomahawked it. Oh, that raises the roof. Phelps weaves through traffic to Hefner in the corner. Jump pass up the wing for a three. Good. Zurich Phelps is heating up now. He's got 8. Didn't have anything at the half. That's his first 3 of the game. He averages almost 15 a game.
Yeah, Mike wants timeout.
Payne has it now. Flips it up to Taylor for a deep 3 over Santo Surreal on the left wing. It's good.
Now they're as hot as we were in the first half. They've gotten that hot here in the second. There's a basket.
There's a dunk by Asa Newell. A wraparound falling down pass by Silas Dimry. Fell down on the left block. Was able to get the skip pass in the paint to Asa, who dunks it. Savo, right-hand dribble on the right wing. He reverses to Dimry, who drives, push off, step back 2, bank shot, good. There's his first field goal of the half. That play had no chance, and he still scored.
I mean, we had him stopped every which way.
Dogs, Dylan James with a dunk. Quickly down the floor, and 2-hand power jam from the left side of the iron for Dylan James. That's his second basket of the game. Over to Taylor for a 3. It's good. Left wing 3 by Wade Taylor. Our defense was not extended.
Well,
it was packed inside. Yeah, well, Taylor was wide open on the 3.
We were in that zone. They found the soft spot as the defense collapsed, as you mentioned.
Hey, there's a scan of 3 by Silas Dimry. Silas now with 19 points. Seconds to go. Dimry for 3. Rattles out. No good. Rebound Aggies. And they'll dribble out the clock. And that's the ball game. Aggies win it 69-53 tonight. Georgia now 16-9 for the year.
They did.
They announced Peyton Marshall, the freshman center, would start. But they have inserted Mark Mitchell, the 6'9 junior transfer from Duke, back into the starting line. Now, he's a regular. He's their second leading scorer and second leading rebounder.
I mean, sometimes a coach might do that if Georgia were.
That's why Georgia got a free throw there. It's a technical foul on Missouri. So Georgia starts the game with a 1-0 lead.
Oh, yeah.
Silas Dimry shooting a technical free throw because of a substitution violation to start the game by Missouri.
That's exactly right. And here's the thing. Sometimes coaches will, change lineups based on who another team's starting. But we didn't change our lineup.
Here's the opening tap. Right this way. Out on me.
Well, yeah.
Asa knocked it right to the radio crew. It's going to be Missouri basketball at the half-court line. To Godfrey. He fakes left, drives right to the basket. Tries to put it up. Blocked right back to him by Mitchell. Goes again, and this time it works. He got it up and over Mitchell the second time.
Well, RJ stayed after the rebound.
Dogs counter with Blue Kane. Not 6'10", but 6'5". Lay in as he's falling down is good. 5-5's our score.
Well, Blue had a wide open. They closed quickly, but he didn't get a whistle. But nevertheless, he made the basket.
Line threw it back into Georgia. Dogs have possession. Dimry down the middle of the floor. Left elbow, fadeaway 2. All net good. Silas Dimry with his first basket. He hit the first free throw of the game, the technical free throw to start before we even tipped. Kane's got the ball now. Blue dribbles to his left, looks to pass, will keep it as he spins around, pivots, now drives, left lane line. Skip pass to Newell, pump fake, jump hook, good with the left hand. Asa with his first points.
Need a big night out of Asa. He had a rough night on Tuesday night.
Yeah, only 6 points, 1 for 6 shooting, and missed all of his threes in the loss to the Aggies on Tuesday. Missouri 2 years ago didn't play much at all last year, had a season-ending injury, and only played 9 games. We go inside and get points in the paint with Big Santo leaning in for a bank shot.
Santo let him know he was there, too. He lowered that shoulder and went hard.
Fakes left, drives right, baseline, sends a baseline laser pass to Blue Kane. He fakes the 3, drives in for a 2 and a floater, and he gets it.
Beautiful floater, and that was a little bit from behind the backboard.
He swings the ball viciously from right to left, feeds it back to Dimry. Silas puts it on the floor, 6 to shoot, step back deep, 2 is good. Going to settle in there. He hit about a 19-footer.
He's good on those step backs. Now you look how quickly Missouri got the ball up the floor.
Through the paint. Get it into the corner to Demery. Feed it up the wing to
nice
Montgomery.
pass.
Right back to Asa for a two-handed throwdown. Jammed it home.
Beautiful pass by Deshane Montgomery.
It came out of the corner from Demery to Montgomery. He dribbled in and distributed to Asa, and he finished the deal. And the Dogs lead it by 20-19.
Well, Deshane attracted their defense first. Once they started to collapse on him,
Blue Cane to the elbow to Godfrey. Puts it on the floor. Jump hook left hand. Good. Out of the spin move. RJ now with his third bucket of the game. He's got
it up.
6 points, and it's 26-22. Georgia trails by 4. We've got the ball. Newell wanted to shoot it from inside the free throw line. Dribbles closer and floats up a 4-footer. It's good. Asa now with 6. And it's a 2-point game, 26-24. Skip pass to Asa Newell. He forces one up at the end of the shot clock and buries a prayer from 16 feet.
I think Asa's feeling it. You know, sometimes you just got to tip your hat. That was one of them.
Dogs don't have any threes yet. Is this the first? Silas for 3. You bet it is. Silas with a Scana Energy 3 to tie it at 29. Too hard off the glass, and Georgia rebounds that miss. Dogs ball, high pass to Kane in the far corner, catch and shoot, 3! He rips it, left corner 3, Blue Kane, another Scana Energy 3, and the Dogs are in front 32-29, Timeout Missouri.
Dogs with a nice little run, and Missouri now wanting to talk things over, I don't blame them.
Missouri bench feeds it into LeFew, and a quick give right back to Demery. He goes low to the baseline under the basket. Feeds Newell for a two-handed slam dunk coming in from the left angle, and they foul him. Hit him in the head, and end one opportunity for the 6'11 freshman Asa Newell.
Asa having a good first half here.
LeFew fakes the 3, drives, puts it on the floor on the baseline, across the Blue Cane, out of the left corner, into the paint. Floater, good! 14 seconds. Blue with 9 now. Right through the heart of the paint. He floated it up with the right hand. It's a 1-point Georgia lead as it stands for the moment. He drives and hands off to Mitchell underneath. Newell won't let him shoot, so they kick out for a 3, and Pierce drains a 3 right in front of their bench to our right lane line. He's picked up his dribble. High lob to Godfrey across the paint. RJ with a nice one-handed grab goes right back to the basket and lays it up. Strong move by RJ. He's got 8.
Blue had to be almost as exact with that pass as he usually is with his shooting.
Skips it to Godfrey. High-low to Asa. Bobbles the pass. Recovers and then lays it up. Just stretching that ball up high towards the rim. Put it up and in. To Newell underneath. Mismatch down low with Robinson. He catches it high. Bounces off the floor and lays it in good. Newell's got 15 points. And Bates will do just that as he drives. He got a step on Demery, took him down the lane and dunked it home.
Yeah, we had nobody at home underneath.
Gray with 7 now. There's an alley-oop, a little lob, underhand scoop from Demery, and the finish from Sompto. He goes up high and dunks it down with 2 hands. And Gray gives it to Demery, steps back for a 3 and buries a Scana Energy 3 right in front of our bench to the left. For a second, now he picks up his dribble in the paint, feeds it back to Silas, deep straight on 3, won't go. Offensive rebound, Null, back to the basket, he dunks, he hangs, and he's fouled. Go to the line, Asa.
What a play. You want to talk about why a young man is a 5-star player? That was a perfect example. He had to go 6 feet from the basket to grab that rebound and then come back up and through the traffic, dunk it, and then get fouled. I mean, that was just
contest for Georgia. And there's a steal, lazy pass by Montgomery, stolen by Robinson, and a one-handed dunk in front of Demery on the right end. And now it's a 10-point Tiger lead, 64-54.
Oh my goodness.
Blue for 3 is good. Left wing 3, Scana Energy 3-point basket by Blue Cane. His first points of the half. He's got a dozen. 11 and a half. Blue drives in for 2, left side, good. He popped a 16-footer. Kane now with 14 points. Dogs are down 18 points. We led by 3 at the half. Demery open 3. The look from the left wing is good. Silas with a 3, his third of the game. He's got 16 this afternoon. Rebound. Collected by Epson. He puts it up and in against 3 Missouri defenders. They had the rebound but couldn't find the handle. Comes back from the half-court line. Feeds it to Null. Pops a one-hander in the paint. 12-footer. Asa Null, there we go. 21 points for Asa. Missouri to the back, or Montgomery to the backboard. He lays it up from the left side. Good for his first basket of the contest. Left-handed finger roll won't go. Offensive rebound, Asa. And he turns around and dunks it. And the Missouri defense just kind of watched him do it. He's got 23 points, however. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's the ball game. Missouri wins it 87-74.
There's no real way to make the best of the worst. We are sentenced at birth unto a prison we still call the earth. Pre-adolescent mind records and stores all that they see, feel, and hear. The actions of adulthood at best are carried out in fear. Figure of neglect stands above the shape of innocence. It comes to insecurities and issues cruel punishment. Unqualified, socially identified symbols of poverty entitled to our cognizance.
And pass stolen by Leslie, all alone for some showtime. Oh, a reverse slam. A little windmill, Dominique.